the stream. And just hanging in there right now. Not much else new. Just checking out this beta. See if it's any good. I've been hearing bad things about it though. I've been hearing some people not really liking Resident Evil 3 that much, saying it was kind of lackluster. Been hearing like, oh boy, I really thought Resident Evil 3 was going to deliver better, but it seems like you get less game for what you're paying. Like, sounds like the multiplayer mode is just fucking shoehorned in. Seems like you get less game for what I'll be honest, I wish they would have just focused more on gameplay than putting in some pointless mode that nobody cares about. But let's check it out anyway. Putting in some pointless. Like I said, haven't heard good things about this. Let's check it. See if the damn thing even runs. Hello? Do you not work?
Try moving the camera to look at your surroundings. Use the map to switch to the other camera. Spawn a zombie at the indicated location. Control the zombie. Attack the survivor. Seize control of the zombie and return to camera mode. Survivors will respawn at the start of the area when killed, but the time they have remaining to escape will be drastically reduced. Place a trap at the indicated location. Use the machine gun skill card to defeat the survivor. Exit firearm mode. Use your ultimate skill. Attack the survivor. Countdown ended. Experiment successful.
Okay. Sure.
Ram open the locked door. Go to the puzzle lock. Find the missing puzzle piece. Each character has a unique personal skill. Use Valerie's to mark nearby items. Attach the puzzle piece to the puzzle lock. Assembly complete. Look for the security guard zombie. It will be carrying the security card. Defeat the security guard zombie by attacking its input. Pick up the security card. Unlock the security device. Use the map to locate it. Head to the exit. Your teammate is near death. Help him. Valerie's fever skill can heal injured survivors. Head to the exit.
The region.
Pick up the umbrella credit. Buy a more powerful weapon from the armory. Equip your new weapon. Leave the safe room. Find and destroy the red biocore. You have been infected. Find a blue herb. Use the blue herb to lower your infection rate. Find and destroy the red biocore. Final exit unlocked. Activate the switch to open it. Survive until the final exit has opened. The final exit opens in 10 seconds. The final exit is open.
What's up, Artemis? How you doing? Just checking out this demo. Haven't heard good things about it though. People are saying it's pretty shit. And I wasn't to be honest, I'm not surprised. I wasn't expecting very much. I really wasn't. We'll see how fast it takes to get a match. The online mode. It's just the beta. I'm just checking it out. Yeah, the beta, if you look at the reviews. No problem, Artemis, it's cool. Yeah, I was reading like the Steam reviews and people are giving it mixed, saying it's not very good. So I'm like, I have a feeling this mode is not gonna do well. I just have a feeling. And then I'm also hearing some people reviews of the game are not that great. I'm saying it's too short. There's no replayability. There's no, like, you basically just beat it once and that's kind of it. That kind of sucks. Stuff. Like I said, I don't know. We're just trying shit. Well, I know it just sounds like it's going to be a game I'm going to beat in one day. That's what it sounds like. It's just going to suck. And there's really no reason to play it more than once. Daniel is mastermind.
You will die soon. If it makes you feel any better, the greed and ambition of your killers will destroy them. I am
Only
certain of
5
this.
minutes, though.
Not a grand réconfort for you, but perhaps it is something.
Monsieur, allons-y. A new Nola Diron a person. That means let us go and we won't tell anybody.
Whatever. So. I guess it's only 5-minute games. It tells you kind of what to expect from this mode.
Taking out this camera.
Feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least.
Get this on.
Oui, that could be a key.
Fucking zombies take so many hits.
Is it a lock? Could be. If you need it,
Fuck this place, let's go!
still alive? Mostly? Oui.
This one seems really basic. Like, really basic.
Fate has more cards to turn for you yet? Oui.
Healing spray loaded.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's fucking laggy, man.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. You found him too easily. I shall make a note for next time. You killed Yorick! Weird name for a security guard. Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me.
You're gonna love this.
How
excitement,
I
entertainment,
don't even know where the
a
other
high
dude is.
risk of dismemberment. Please say bonjour to our guest star, Mr. X.
Yeah, he fucking went off on his own.
Mine. Fuck you all.
Yeah, he said, fuck you all. He said, fuck you all.
Okay. I do not count the days anymore. But then, I never did. The cogs turn. The
Looks
bars
so
of the
bad.
cage fall into place. You are close to the point of
So
no
you can't
return.
hurt Mr. X. So it's like... He's
Are
totally
you okay?
invincible.
No,
So it's like...
you are not.
It's so funny. This is like so bad. So basically they get Mr. X out, it's over. They just beat your ass into a bloody fucking pulp.
Thank
You
you.
just gotta run. Tails beat down. There's no dodge mechanic now. There's basically just attack and so yeah, there's no dodge mechanic unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, I would do anything to thank you for that. Anything.
Wah, wah.
Fucking master.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
Seriously, Mastermind is fucking annoying. I don't like the Mastermind. It's like so fucking annoying. This looks so fucking clunky, man.
I owe you my life.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like,
Do it.
I ain't gonna lie, fucking, Left 4 Dead does it way better. This just doesn't, this just feels sloppily put together.
The pen of fate awaits right in the final line for you.
It's like, this doesn't look like it has any, like, real strategy into it. Like, the Mastermind just throws out a bunch of bullshit when he wants to. And there's just some stuff you just can't deal with.
I understand. If I were infected with a virus and could kill the world, then I would be conflicted about escaping too. But do you have to be so slow about it? So many of you left. More food for the undead in this area. We kept them hungry for you, in case you got this far.
Any fucking...
Definitely feeling better.
You see the things you have forced me to do? No matter. The stain of your blood will be joined by many more.
Yeah, it's like, see, it's like this shit right here. There's no point fighting him because he's just, you know, that's all you gotta do with him. You gotta wait. It's so good. Like, let me try
Time
something.
has come to give in.
How do you throw?
Goodness, you are so slow.
Might succeed if you try again later.
So
It's okay. Next time you'll get it.
so fucking bad. It's not what you're supposed to do. You just fucking just like, okay, well, let's hope we win. This is like, there's no strategy at all. It's just,
Everyone who is
oh
excited
my
about
god,
what
this
comes
is
next,
so
raise your
bad.
hands. What?
Like, really,
I've
this
never
is
been so
fucking
insulted
god
in my
awful.
life.
It really doesn't feel like there's any strategy to this at all. No time. Hey, let me get. He already knows. Oh man, this game is terrible.
Quick progress.
I'm glad.
Such little
I'm glad I'm not
progress.
playing for this fucking mode. Seriously, I'm glad I'm not playing it for this mode. I don't think you can heal people. I don't think you can heal other than your abilities. It's like, is there another way over there? How do you get over there? I have no idea how to navigate this shit.
He feels no pain. The
I have
perfect
no
machine
idea how
for
to
this
navigate this shit.
endeavor.
I'm so confused.
Dr. Wesker's virus clearly did nothing for you if this is how slow you are.
Supply zombie? I don't know. This is so dumb. This
Civilization
isn't even,
calls for
this
your
isn't
death,
even
and you
fun,
resist.
man. This is just
Why?
dumb, dude.
What do you have to live for?
This mode is stupid, man. Playing this just for the short time I did, and it's like, this is terrible. Like, seriously, this shit is awful. It feels so sloppy. Man. Like, seriously. Like, this really has no strategy at all. It just feels like just a sloppy mode. I wish they didn't make this. Like, really, I wish they didn't make this mode. I wish they would have put all the money into just the game rather than putting this shitty mode that nobody asked for. It's like, oh, it's free. Yeah, you guys wasted development time on this shit. No, I mean, I won't review. I mean, dude, Resident Evil 2 felt this like, well, Resident Evil 2, the survivors mode, at least that had more gameplay, that was decent. Again, this just feels like such an afterthought. Like, it's just, hey, let's just throw this stupid mode in and see if it works. I'm like, I guess. Like, I don't, like, you should see me, like, I don't even care. I'm just picking the mastermind to go, let's see. Like, I don't even care. Like, like you can see my interest is total zilch. What's up, Noobsuki? How you doing? Yeah, but I could. This mode is going to die fast. I don't think people are going to play this very much. It just doesn't. It just feels. It just doesn't feel. It's not very interesting. Like I said, there's other games that do it better. Yeah, pretty much. You know what? Like, I would have rather them just sold it for $40 and not have this mode. I think that would have been a better deal. But no, let's fucking charge $60 and add the shitty mode that nobody wanted. So, it's just one of those things that's just like, yeah. And then I'm reading the reviews of people who have already bought this game and have already beaten it before it's even out. And they literally say you can beat it in 5 hours, and there's no reason to play it again. It's like, that just sounds awful. So I have a feeling this game is not going to get great reviews. It's going to probably get like a 7 or an 8 maybe. It's not going to get as much praise as 2. Yeah, they overcharge for this game based on what I'm seeing here. So I really don't think that the price was justified at all for what you get. Yes, I'm just trying a couple times and I'm going to give it up because like I can already see I'm not going to like this mode at all. It's like, well, that was good for a laugh. It just looks clunky and unintuitive. Again, it's like they just said, "Oh, we need to put something in here." And you have to control, and you have to use Daniel. You have to use the same layout. Okay, this is random. I don't give a shit. And what's funny thing too is they can see when you're gonna spawn your stuff, so they can totally see where it's coming to prepare. There's no like, I liked it when like Left 4 Dead, where when you spawn zombies, they cannot be in a person's sight, so it makes it more hidden. Whereas this is like, oh, I can spawn it literally in front of you. It's like, okay, it's like, why? It's dumb. Oh, put a drop of fucking Mr. X right on top of your group. Then wham, 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 wham. I'm like, okay. Again, it just, yeah. Yeah, no. It's Daniel Wesker.
Fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all the fun that the modern world will offer us. You are welcome.
Traps cannot be closed close to doors. Let's see. Where's the... trying to think what to do here.
This is Bloody McBloodface.
Map. Oh, map? Where's map?
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me. Oui? You found a lock, but where is the key?
This is so dumb. like, really, there's not much of a threat, you know?
The asshole blocked it.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. Hey, that's Phil. When did he die? Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
He runs so fucking slow. Wish you can unsummon.
Still alive? Mostly? Oui. Bravo! Let us see how much further you can go.
Trying to see this.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life.
Yeah, it's so easy to run away, dude.
Orders are orders. This one I call the mold machine. Stinks, no? Don't forget to search his corpse for anything useful, because that's not a weird thing to do at all. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. Well done, Benji. What a fittingly brutal weapon for a brutal game. All the pieces I have put in place led you here. You have no hope. So it goes, my friend. So it goes. Say it loud.
Healing spray deployed.
Damn, I don't know what happened if you weren't there. Thanks.
to actually use the door. Yeah, shaken. Okay, so he's time-based, I think.
This is General Munchie. How wow. So many of you left. No food for the undead in this area. We kept them hungry for you, in case you got this far.
Like I said, it's really, really silly. It's really easy to. The only real threat is Mr. X. Everything else is kind of jokingly easy. The only time you really need to worry about is just watching somebody go on their own. But it's so easy to recover people.
And the depravity of the game goes deeper. This is good for me. However, it ends.
Hack the planet!
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand.
It's a big joke. Like, they can just take anything out so easily. Like, as long as you stick together, you're not gonna lose. Like, there really doesn't seem like there's any threat at all. It's so easy to take everything out.
Good fucking luck, my friend. Here's Trenchy! The pen halfway, still so far to go. Oh, I do not count the deaths anymore. But then, I never did.
As long as you can. The fact that you can exploit terrain like that.
Enjoy this. I still have time to stop. Run, my friends. I enjoy the chase. Whack, whack. This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But Orders are orders.
Yeah, let's move this. Like I said, this mode is fucking trash, dude.
If
Like,
you
the
give away,
mastermind's a little
I
bit
will
more fun,
fight
but
you.
even then, it's
If
like,
I cannot, both
it's not.
affect
But the
the
thing
world
is, like I
that
said, as long as you
humanity
stick
wants.
together and
enjoy
just
your
stay together,
freedom
you're
while
not
it
gonna lose.
lasts, my friends.
The mastermind is more fun than the survivors, though. I'd rather use a mastermind, but it just seems like you just gotta stick together, you ain't gonna lose. Mr. X is the only game changer. Everything else is a joke. People just, just take everything out without, like I said, the only way things are hard is when when you're alone. That's the only time. Like, I don't even want to play the survivors. I want to just play the mastermind. Like, the only time it's even remotely a fight is when Mr. X comes out. But even then, they run so fast that enemies can't catch up to them. So it's like, oh well. So basically, you have to constantly predict where they're gonna go and know when to plan. It's like, and even then, as long as you walk around in a huddle together, you're fine. You won't have a problem. Because with 4 people, there's no way the zombies are going to overtake 4 people. Even with 2 zombies, there's like, oh, dead. It's like the tank hits really hard with melee. And he can take out a zombie really fast. So it's like you don't even need ammunition. Like the only zombies that are strong, like I said, the only time they're strong is when someone's alone. That's the only time where it's a threat. Other than that, it's like, like I said, I'd rather play Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead does it so much better. This just does it really half-assed. It really feels like an afterthought. I feel like I'm just, let's just throw shit down and hope shit happens and hope people will fall for crap. Even when I killed almost 3 people, it didn't really make a difference. It's like, oh, they just respawn? Oh, well, what the fuck is the point then? It doesn't really stall that much. Yeah, Revelations was better. Revelations 2 was much better than this shit. But again, I mean, honestly, who played this mode? Who actually wanted to play this game for this mode? I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody, oh man, I want to play Resistance. Like, nobody said that. I promise you.
Can I be Forearm Boy again? I want to be Tyrone. Tyree.
I guess I'll be the swinger, because I don't know how to heal.
I guess as you level up, you can get better equipment for your character.
Yeah, it's not.
What sucks is you have to stop what you're doing to take control of your zombies, which takes away from your to set things out. It's like, oh my god, I waste a lot of time. And if people just run away from you, it's like, okay, well, there's no point controlling the zombie because you're never going to catch them. Even Mr. X is too slow to catch them. I mean, the Tyrant, whatever. He's like, you see me walking, I'm like, yep, I'm not gonna catch any of these dudes. He's way too slow.
Oh, shit. Dude. Did I fucking... What?
They just, yeah, that would probably be more. I would have more fun talking to the chat than playing the game.
Fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us. Nice try, but that will not make you much safer.
Oh, you can disable the camera. That's interesting.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But others are others.
Where's the ammo when you need it?
That grabbing seems pointless. Grabbing seems absolutely pointless.
I don't like these.
Interesting.
So the fact that you
Ineffective in the
can
long
disable
run.
the camera is really OP. That is really strong. But yeah, it's like there's no point putting stuff out because people are just gonna fucking kill everything when you go out.
If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you? Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand. Me?
They've disabled it in all my cameras. Okay, I thought they permanently disabled it. I'd be like, that's some bullshit.
You found that lock, but where is the key? Go find the place to use. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least. Time has come to give in.
It's okay. Next time you'll get it.
Coming back, sweat.
Well, you might succeed if you try again later.
Oh, that's stalling didn't do shit, man.
Didn't think I'd walk away
I did
from
like
that.
I planned all that to fucking do that much damage, and it didn't even matter. Didn't even fucking matter.
You know I have other cameras, we?
It's like, oh look, you stalled him for what, 10 seconds. see behind.
Hacking.
Try our music. What other parlor tricks do you know?
Yeah, so they kill everything in like 5 seconds. It's so stupid. So I really feel like I'm not doing anything productive right now. Like, everything I'm doing is pointless.
Excitement, entertainment, a high risk of dismemberment. Please say bonjour to our guest star, Mr. X. Cogs turn, the bars of the cage fall into place. You are close to the point of no return. So it goes, my friend. So it goes. Say.
Could be worse, I guess.
All the pieces I have put in place. If you live, I shall enter you in tortoise races. But I do not hold much hope of your success there either. Why did I bother building all of these mechanisms for you if you are going to move so slowly that the tortoise with a limp could overtake you? That could not have gone better. I rule. It takes more than brute strength to win.
Yeah, I guess the Mastermind's more fun. Yeah, the minions just feel very, like I said, the only way you can really slow down people is again if they're alone. You really have to, and then God, that camera just said like, holy shit. Man, that thing's annoying, man. It's like, fuck, I can't see what they're doing, so I can't place anything. And you gotta wait like a good 20 seconds or so before you can start using it again. It's a Mr. X is the game changer. That's really... Mr. X is the game changer. Because it's like, man, you place him when everybody's getting like distracted, and you just blah 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 blah. You just take everybody out. I took all 4 guys out. I was like, yep. Like that's like when you gotta. There's a time where you just gotta drop them, and you just gotta get in people's faces. You gotta cause chaos. That's like really. That's the chaos right there. It's just the tyrant. There really isn't anything else beyond that. If it wasn't for that, I'd never win. Literally. If it isn't for that fucking one attack, I would never win. It's always the game changer. You know, I'm all trying. And then, man, trapping the machine gun is like instant death, man. That's like, you're gonna die. I think that was nice when I trapped those 2 guys and I just machine gunned both of them down. I was like, that was like, that's a very effective combo. Yeah, machine gun's deadly. That shit's fucking really strong. But yeah, you do it when they're bound with a trap. Man, you just tear somebody up so fast. Because they're not going to dodge it. And then you set the mines when they're reviving teammates so they all get blown up. Like, it can be a domino effect. So yeah, it's when you get somebody down and then you start piling on the shit, so it makes them hard to revive. And then the other person gets killed as a result. And then you gotta. That's the only strategy I can really see being effective. Is as long as people stray out from each other, you have a chance. But if you don't do that, if they never do that, yeah, you're never gonna win. Because you're so strong as a. Yeah, the Tyrant is again the game changer. It's like it's always the wild card. It's what's gonna save you. Say without Mr. X, you're fucking just screwed. So I don't like the mode. It's like playing. That's like playing. What do you call it? Left 4 Dead, and then always having to rely on the tank to kill people. It would be cool if it was better executed, but it just looks lazy. Like I said, Left 4 Dead does it way better. I mean, I don't really know how they can make it better. That's the problem. It's one of those things of they shouldn't have even bothered. Because it looks, again, it's just pointless filler that could have been used towards the actual game. I would have rather than just scrap this whole thing and just put more into the base game. Again, extra modes like a remix mode or alternate route 2 mode, something, or extra bonus campaign or something to that extent. That would have been much more enjoyable than just, oh, here's this shitty multiplayer mode you're going to play one time and you're never going to play it again. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people wanted to play Virgil, It's like, that would have been cool to play as Virgil and see his side of the story. That would have been cool. But nope, they didn't do that. Yeah, but I have a feeling this game is not going to be as hot as people say it is. Like, obviously this mode's a fail. This mode is, like I said, I do like stuff like this, but it's just, as long as it's done right, it just doesn't feel right. But yeah, I will say playing as the survivors is boring in this mode. Very boring. It's much more fun to play as the mastermind. Because at least the mastermind, there's more strategy.
I have seen revolutions, slaughter, poverty, and riches. Passé. But today, I see something new. There is always a higher madness that can be found. If only we look. Let us look together, okay? Okay.
Okay.
If that were something you needed, this really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. The time has come to give in.
Good intentions. Better luck next time?
Oh, close call. Thanks.
Turn. The bars of the cage fall into place. You are close to the point. Mine. Fuck you all. It will pass. All things pass with time. You know I have other cameras, see?
There's a delay on the traps.
Interesting. May ineffective in the long run. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
It's really hard to keep moving.
I don't like being watched.
Well done, Daniel. Why, thank you, Daniel. It was most excellently played.
Except you can't stop it.
There are glaciers moving faster than you. You see the things you have forced me to do? No matter. The stain of your blood will be joined by many more. Get on with it. This is death or glory, not a race where you get a prize for participation. Okay, you found it. I control everything here. We get to keep you here for more experiments. The decline of civilization continues, and your lives will end with it. If not today, then soon.
Yeah. Yeah, disabling camera is really harmful. Yeah, dog's like, I can't get out of the fucking room because I'm too. Yeah, like I said, it just feels like, I was doing like a lot of little pecking, which was good, because I was trying to plan things out. I was like, okay, set this up here. Like, traps are really useful. Traps, I think, are one of the strongest tools because if you get somebody alone on a trap and you just surround them with zombies, they're fucked. Like, they're gonna get killed. And then when somebody tries to revive him, you set mines near it so they get hit. So it's like, that's like your best time to bombard, is at that moment. That's really the only time I see where it's like, oh man, you really need to be on point with that shit. But yeah, if they're just constantly running and they're like, and staying as a group, I mean, you're just hoping they split up because that's where you need to strike. You're hoping that they're going to get that diversion where, oh, let's split up so we can get more stuff done faster. And if they don't do it, and it's like, oh my god, I can't spawn anything because they're just going to kill it right away. Yeah, like, honestly, the best tools are obviously Mr. X is the best tool. Machine gun is really strong. Combined with the trap, it's fucking guaranteed death. Flashbang seems kind of useful. Like I said, but yeah, ultimately it revolves around people not huddling together. That's really your best time to strike. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you're hiding in the vents, you're not making any progress. So, that's a time staller right there. So it still works in the Tyrant's favor. Because obviously time's an issue, because they were running out of time. I had them down to a minute, and they weren't even done with the first objective. But yeah. I mean, I'd like to see the other masterminds, but I'm not really betting on anything great. I know you can pick what's her name from Part 2, Birkin. She's a mastermind. I think one of the Weskers is a mastermind. But yeah, that kill move, like, that kill move is like, even though it's slow, man, it's death. You're dead. You get caught by Tyrant, you're not shaking out of that, and people can't knock you out of it. So if you see somebody get grabbed, they're pretty much gone. You might as well run away, because there's no point trying to save your friend, because he's dead. Yeah, like I said, splitting people up is your best bet. It's really your best bet. It's in Daniel now. Well, I have no choice.
Seen revolutions,
I have to
slaughter,
use him.
poverty and riches. Per se. But today, I see something new. There is always a higher madness that can be found. If only we look. Let us look together, okay? Okay.
just sucks you can't hold it. Yeah, there's really no point, like, waiting, either.
Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least.
That was stupid.
Oui, that could be a key. You found a lock, but where is the key? If that were something you needed, do you? Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me? Oui? I confess, I didn't expect to be so successful.
Can't move. Like, I tried to...
I don't like these.
You know I have other cameras, oui?
I mean, again, if Mr. X could be
There's
killed,
no
and
God
shit,
to
it'd make it
jump for you
too...
yet?
It would make it too easy to win. If you could just... Oh, I could just shoot Mr. X with a couple shotguns and he's dead. That would be fucking terrible. Because then that would just make everything a total joke. I mean, it's already a joke as it is.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. Here's Trenchy! All the pieces I have put in place led you here. You have no hope. You killed your
Seems like that shit's like random duration.
The time has come to give in. Wah, wah. This is the dead. Are you okay? It will pass. All things pass with time.
Yeah, like I said, it's really hard.
First aid kit for your boo-boo.
Hey, still alive? Oh my gosh, I would do anything to thank you for that.
So many of you left. No food for the undead in this area. We kept them hungry for you, in case you got this far.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, dude. Trust me, it's hard. Only one person left the game. That's the only reason why he's not in there. But like I said, as long as you stay together, I can't really do anything to you. Because it's like you're constantly moving and you're not staying still, so I can't really set you up.
The game goes deeper.
And your camera's limited how far you can
However, I
move.
dance.
Stuff. No reason to keep waiting.
I call this one the Poisoninator. The name could use some work. Meet the Biter. He likes biting, you see. Good fucking luck, my friend. excitement, entertainment, a high risk of dismemberment. Please say bonjour to our guest star, Mr. X. Halfway, still so far to go.
Of course, I can't go on there.
Mine. Fuck you.
At least you can stop and forfeit your turn if you want to. Honestly, yeah, if you stay on the thing, I can't really touch you.
In case you are paying attention. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. This one I call the Dripster. Because it's a good enough. Interesting. Meh, ineffective in the long run. Enjoy this. I still have a little time to stop. Run, my friends. I enjoy the chase. Be happy and trench coat. You would be good with the style, yes? The pen of fate awaits right in the final line for you. Well done, Bandit. Why, thank you then. It was most excellently played. Is this the best you can do? Time is running out for you, my friends. That could not have gone better. I rule. We We get to keep you here for more experiments. The decline of civilization continues, and your lives will end with it. If not today, then soon.
You gotta overwhelm, dude. You have to overwhelm. I have no choice but to overwhelm. I know it looks like I'm being brain dead when I'm doing placement, but, you know, when I see somebody alone, I'm just fucking bombarding them with stuff just so to make them panic. Because I have to. Because if I just throw one zombie out there, what are they going to do? They're just going to kill it. So at least when I put a bunch of them out, they have to use resources. Again, I don't like the Survivor. It's boring. The Mastermind is much better. Like I said, at least there's some strategy to it. You know, but fucking the Survivor, it's like, I'd rather just play the single-player campaign. I'm serious, I'd rather play the single-player campaign. But even then, like I said, the Mastermind, it all comes down. It really comes down to the Tyrant. It really comes down to that. I feel like I'm just waiting for it to come out, just so I can go, okay, time to overwhelm everybody with fucking Tyrant. While I'm putting bunch down, like at the end, I just put a shit ton of enemies to block the way, and then set the Tyrant behind them. So obviously there's gonna be panic. So now I can, you know, because obviously they're gonna be busy fighting the minions. And then they run through a trap, get hit or something, and then the fucking Tyrant comes and cleans house. But yeah, I'll be honest. I wouldn't, like, if I played the multiplayer when it comes out, I'd like to see the different masterminds to see if they actually do anything different. But ultimately, it's gonna come down to, you have your one power card, and you basically do the same shit with every character. That's what it's gonna come down to. It's like, okay, everybody has a super move that's really OP. But even then, if they run away, yeah, like dropping them by yourself is really not very effective. You need little guys to help. That way they have to focus on multiple targets. Probably not much, though. I doubt it's going to be much variation. It's going to be very, very minor. I don't think it's going to be grandiose. Yeah, I just don't see this mode being something that people are going to play a lot of. People are probably going to play it for 1-2 days, and they're going to be done with it. Like, okay, that's enough. Like, even with me winning, you know, I'm winning more than I am losing. It's just like, it still doesn't feel very satisfying to win. For the most part, it's, you know, runs good. But I can see where the OP shit comes into play. From both sides. No, don't say that. How dare you say Doom Eternal is garbage? How dare you, good sir, say Doom Eternal is garbage? How could you say that? How could you say that? You making fun of Doom Eternal? That game is amazing. I love that game. I 100%ed that game. How can you not like it? I'm shocked. How could you not like it? I don't mind the platforming. I actually like it. I don't like the swimming segment. That shit's garbage.
I have many fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
I noticed you can't put items like 2 out of sight.
have other cameras, oui?
Let's have a closer look.
It's a really OP weapon. And it probably stays on forever.
Is it a lock? Really? Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least.
Supply zombie. Guessing that helps them.
More fun and cool friends for you.
Yeah, that will say
You know
the
we set this up to
enhancement
tease you,
doesn't do
you
shit.
not? We never. If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you?
Enhancement really doesn't do much. Kind of weak. How do I lock doors?
Nice
can
try.
lock doors?
But that will not make you much safer.
How do
Still
you
alive?
lock doors?
Mostly.
Do you click on the door?
Oui.
Yeah, the game's pretty shit, dude.
Fate has more
This
cards
mode
to
is
turn
fucking
for you yet.
really half-assed and really uninteresting. It's like there's really it's just a rush game, a rush job. You can just tell there wasn't a lot of thought put into it. It just we need something. Put this. It's good enough. That's what it feels like. It really does. Yeah, so the problem is they can disable the camera, so you can't use your machine gun. So everybody basically they're just waiting for you to use the machine gun, and they just stop the camera, and then you're fucked. You can't do anything. It's like, yep.
Healing spray
Like I said, I think the survivors have more tools to deal with the bullshit than the other way around. Like I said, the tyrant's really the only thing. Without the tyrant, I think the mastermind would never win. Promise you that.
You killed Yorick! Weird name for a security guard.
Got a locked door here.
Hey! Let's
Even
film.
fucking what a fucking joke. Like it doesn't even stall it for 2 seconds. Like really just a second. They're restricted.
So many of you left.
Like I said, locking
No food for
the
the
doors
elderly
is
in this area.
fucking pointless, dude.
We get
It
them and
really
we
is.
in case you got this far.
Yeah, locking doors doesn't do shit. It just wastes your time. Locking doors is pointless. It is like they shouldn't even have it. To be honest, I wouldn't even don't even have it as an option. It seems pointless. The fact that people can open the door that quick,
Hey, bon.
it's
This
like,
day is more interesting than I expected.
okay, that's actually useful. You can actually control the lock, so people can't use it. That's actually useful. Yeah, you're really restricted where you can place. You can't really. It's very predictable. Yeah, but that's all they gotta do is they just spam the camera so you. Like, it's really all you need to do. Just, oh, you know where the camera is? Take it out. You know where the camera is? Take it out. This camera disability is like way too strong. Like it makes you where you can't even, you literally can't use any tools. If they just break the cameras constantly, you really can't do anything. It's really strong. It doesn't balance enough to make it worth a shit. That's all you gotta do. Just look how like so brain dead. Like it takes no effort. The fact that you can melee a liquor is so hilarious.
Wah, wah. I confess, I admire your dedication.
And you
to
can't
breaking
place when
sheep,
they're on the elevator.
but
Of
this
course you
is
can't.
hopeless. You should
Of
give
course
up
you
now.
can't.
excitement, entertainment, a high risk of dismemberment. Please say bonjour to our guest star, Mr. X.
If it's here, I'll find it.
The time has come to begin.
Yeah, it didn't do anything though. Like I said, this mode is so badly designed. It takes no skill. It really doesn't. Like, anybody could be pro at this. This is like, takes no fucking skill.
A little party in there? Oui.
Like the survivors don't really have to do too much. Whereas I have to do so much and keep track of so many things.
I got this one. The point. You are blinded. Where are your enemies? Where are your friends? Interesting. Mais ineffective in the long run.
That's all you gotta do. Just take out the camera. That's all you gotta do. It's like so boring, dude. Like, that's all you gotta do is you just have one guy spotting the camera everywhere, so where you can't do anything.
Good for you. Enjoy the air and
Dude, Resistance Esports would be just so fucking boring. Because, like I said, it's just like, once you got, like, I think you would see more survivors winning than the mastermind. The mastermind is going to lose more, but just because, again, if you stay together, you have nothing to worry about. You really don't. Like, you stay together and disable the cameras constantly, what are you going to do? You just got to sit there and just hope you make a mistake. And smart people are not going to go away from each other. They're going to stay in a group. So they know they can stop you at every point. Yeah, fucking, like, it's broken. This mode is a broken piece of shit, dude. Like I said, it's not even fun to play. It really isn't. Like, winning or losing, it feels the same to me. It feels like, oh, I won. Okay, whatever. Oh, I lost. Okay, whatever. Like, it makes me mad either way, just because it's like, oh, yay, camera's out. Yay, camera's out. Yay, let me try to lock the door. What was the point of that? Is there so much, like, pointless shit that the only way you're really going to win is people run away when they split up. That's really your only bet. You're hoping people are going to split up, and then you overwhelm them at the right time. That's really it. It's basically a one-shot deal. If it's outside that, you might as well just wait. Like, I felt like it was pointless summoning anything because I'm just sitting on shit. I'm just sitting for them to wait to do something, and I'm like, okay, you're in a group, no point summoning anything. That's why I just let them walk around, and I'm just like, okay, they disabled the camera. Now I gotta wait for them to get in vision again because now I can't see them. And then it's like, oh my god. Makes you not want to play. It really does. It makes you really just want to just go, I'm gonna go do something else. This is gonna be my last one. I'm done with this shit up here. This mode is really hot trash. Esports bullshit. Wannabe. Like I said, at least Left 4 Dead's actually good. And I don't even play Left 4 Dead that much, and Left 4 Dead is worlds better. Like I played Left 4 Dead for a bit, and I'm like, it's way better balanced. Yeah, disabling camera is way too strong. Yeah, exactly. You should. It should be that way, but it's not. It would be nice, but we know that's not going to happen. Alright, let's get this over with. Like I said, I had my fill. I played it for an hour. That's enough for me.
Oh, I could disable cameras.
Like I said, I'd rather play the one-player mode. The one-player mode's much... The Flubber DLC.
Saved us right there.
Flubber?
I just kept spamming my E like other places.
Yeah, just... eh. Trust me, I probably never gonna play this past the initial launch.
Happy birthday, woman.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you guys.
Bonjour, mon ami. The wheels of fate led you to a strange place today, no? Let us see if you will walk away. Oh no. If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you?
Hacking.
Nice try. But that will
Yeah,
not
like I
make
said,
you
everybody
much
knows where the
safer.
cameras are, so they know where to stop you at every point. And there's, you know, they can do it as fast as they see you. You know, they have no, because they can just shoot it. So there's no really negative. You know, it's like it's not like they gotta wait 30 seconds to disable. They just keep disabling with their gun, because all you gotta do is shoot the gun. Yeah, I'm starting to think this game's gonna flop.
That could be
I
a key.
really am. Because it's like, I'm sure the campaign will be fun for what it is, but for $60, I think this game is, nah. The second one at least gives you way more game. This gives you so little.
Exit's open, let's hurry!
I confess, I did not expect to be so successful so soon. Fate has more cards to turn for you yet? Wait.
At least made it 40? 40 what? What do you mean 40 what? There's really no reason to set anything. Wish you had like other abilities to like speed up your recovery or shit.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like I said,
In
as
a
long as you huddle, there's
ineffective
nothing I
in
can
the long
do.
run.
There's literally nothing I can do. Just gotta huddle. That's all you gotta do. It's really easy. Just huddle with your group. There's no reason for me to set anything out if you huddle. Except the free ones. The free ones are like the only thing worth a shit. Because they're free. I would set out a bunch of free ones if I could.
I call this one the Poisoninator. They named you so well. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
I noticed when also too when you summon if you take control of it and they kill it, you get penalized. So it's like what the fuck? Like honestly, taking control of the monster seems really like not a very good idea. Like it really doesn't seem like it's worth a shit. It makes you not paying attention to anything else.
Things you have forced me to do.
I might be able to.
No matter. The stain of your blood will be joined by many more. Cogs turn. The bars of the cage fall into place. You are close to the point of no return. This is life. We run and we die. You did not choose this chaos, but at least you saw it before your end.
Group up for healing.
Hey, that's Phil. When did he die? Très amusant. What other parlor tricks do you know?
I need the things that go in the book.
First game before you.
Yes, they're all sticking together, so I can't do anything. There's really no point summoning anything when they're in a group.
So many of you left. Not
I have no
for the
tool
undead
to
in
deal
this
with
area.
that.
We get them hungry for you, in case you got this far.
a fucking terrible accuracy. Yeah, people would just taunt all day. Like, they know how easy the game is. I don't see the point of this shit.
Someone is getting pretty fucking big for their boots, are they not?
I guess that's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah. Nah, I'm not even gonna review this mode, dude.
Hey, bon.
I would never review this shit. Like, this doesn't even deserve to grace my review. Like, this isn't a real game, dude. This is like so filler. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist. Problem is, too, is there's no element of surprise, really.
This is the small gun. It still hurts. Nice try, but that will not make you much safer. Mine. Fuck you all. Excitement, entertainment, a high risk of dismemberment. Please say bonjour to our guest star, Mr. X. So it goes, my friend. So it goes. C'est la vie. This is a zombie. A dangerous one. Is this the best you can do? It feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. This is the deadening. Dun dun! Interesting. Ineffective in the long run. The hat and trench coat. You will be killed in style, yes?
I might see something. Think I'm feeling better?
The time has come to give in. Time is running out for you, my friends. Mine. Fuck you all. Your Westfield virus clearly did nothing for you. Help you out. All the pieces I have put into smash it up, burn it down. I expected disappointment, and you delivered. You had the chance for sacrifice. You had the chance for escape. But in the end, you are just here.
Oops. Just 5:30. Yeah. I was doing that time. I was putting a ton of enemies at the spawns because I noticed when I was trying to surprise them, it wasn't working. So I was trying to overwhelm the spawn points. Yeah. And again, it's whatever. It's a whatever mode. That's good enough for me. I played it. I don't like it. It's fucking shit. Garbage ass mode. It's good for a laugh for like 30 minutes and then you get tired of it. Yeah, like I said, if you look at the reviews, like it's not getting good reviews. See, it's all mixed. 52%. That already tells you right there what you're gonna expect. That already tells you right there what to expect. It's just not executed very well. Even if it was Toho, I still wouldn't play it. I don't care what you do to this game. It's just, again, it just feels really just uninteresting. This is in Resident Evil 3. This is part of it. This is a mode that's gonna be in the game. And again, the fact that they allocated resources to make this was just bad. Like, the fact that they took away from the budget to make this game is bad. Like, I can see you playing like with a group of friends just for shoot the shit, kind of like, oh, have a laugh. But other than that, yeah, you wouldn't even give this game your phone number. You'd be like, hey. Yeah, that's possible too. Yeah, they could have had another completely different team working on it. I mean, gameplay, like control wise, it's okay. You know, it's just, again, it's just the balance, the tools, just, oh man, like, you can just see where the frustration of it comes in. Like I said, I just feel like, you know, a lot of times it's just playing the waiting game. But yeah, it seems like it's better to build up your spots preemptively. Like, that strategy seemed to work better instead of trying to snipe, like, surprise attack. Like, it's like, okay, they're in the front. Okay, let me go to the back and just start fucking hoarding enemies up the ass. So that way you're not sitting on points. You know, and by the time they get there, there'll be a ton of fucking enemies. And then you can drop Mr. X, like, right behind them, so it's panic, you know? Because you want to surround them. Because obviously, if they're going to run in a group, that's really all you can do, is you just got to hope you put enough firepower out there to catch them all off guard. Where they're like, oh, there's like 8 zombies out. Okay, we got to work together, and then you fucking surround them, and then you call in Mr. X and just blah, 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 blah. You just beat the shit out of them up. But it's not really that much strategy, though. I mean, you think about it, that's your option. It's not like you can be clever. It's not like I can put a zombie... See, the problem is, too, where you can place your stuff is very specific. It's not like you have a lot of... You don't have a lot of flexibility in where you can put stuff. Because there's a lot of restrictions. Where look at the... Like, for example, on the lift. You cannot put zombies on the lift if it's moving. It's like, really? I gotta wait till you stop moving it before I can place something? Again, I wish there was more element of surprise. It doesn't feel like there's very much element of surprise. Everything's kind of known. They know where the stuff is. Again, even when you place stuff in, you put it right in front of them, they get to see it preemptively spawn, so they already know what to do. They're like, okay, it's dead. It totally gives them a head up, exposing the position. That's why I kind of like Left 4 Dead better, because when you spawn your team, your enemies, they have to spawn a specific distance, but you can spawn them like if they're not visibly in sight, or and also the spawn is instant, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna spawn behind this door. And then boom, immediately pop, and then there's an element of surprise. I like that better because it'll throw people off. Like, oh yeah, everything's clear, and then somebody goes off their own way, and you fucking get on top of them because oh shit, and then it causes panic, and they're like, okay, time to set up. Like there's a lot of timing involved. Yeah, like literally, you got one guy who's literally beating the tyrant with a stick. I'm like, really? The tank is beating the tyrant with a stick. It's stopping the tyrant with a fucking stick. Like, what the hell is that? It's like, really? But yeah, like, the thing, like I said, people think the mastermind's like OP, and it's like, no, it's not. It's the survivors, in my opinion. The survivors are way stronger because they have more tools. Like, see, I have to rely on the cameras to use my abilities, because if they disable my camera, you've totally nullified my offense. I can't do anything. And so, yeah, my God, it's so frustrating, dude. I'm just watching. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. That's what it feels like when I'm playing. But like, you don't even hear any joy coming. I'm traumatized. So even J5GX is like, yeah, I'd rather play Left 4 Dead than this shit. And I'm not a big Left 4 Dead player either. But I've seen my friend play it, and I've actually played the little bit I have, and it's just a better game. What, Left 4 Dead? I don't have Left. Well, actually I do, but I don't have it installed. I'm not gonna play it though. I have Left 4 Dead. I think I have the first two. Yeah, I have 1 and 2. I never installed them though. I say I played the first one for a little bit, but not very much. What, you haven't played what? Friday the 13th has problems too, though. Like, J5, you talking about this game or you talking about Left 4 Dead? Like, what are you talking about? You haven't downloaded it yet? Am I going to determine? You guys are making me want to, like, oh, you want to play this, right? I'm like, not really. But I'll be nice and do it just for you. I'll do it just for you. Just because you asked. Putting me through this torture, man. You better be my friend after this. There's a cost, man. I don't just do this shit for free, man. It is tedious. Like, I'd rather play like a you know what game's really fun? Like I'd rather play the board game of this game. Like, if you guys ever played the Resident Evil card deck building game, that's actually really fun. Also, there's a Resident Evil 2 board game that was kickstarted. That game is actually pretty good, minus the fucking horrible pieces that are micro small. If you haven't played the Resident Evil card game, the deck building game, that game's really fun. I like that game. That game's really cool. But the Resident Evil board game that came out, like, I think 2 years ago, I believe, or a year ago. Interesting game. It plays like, what's that one? Mansions of Madness? If you guys have ever heard, that's an amazing game. If you guys want a good, like, horror-type survival game, play Mansions of Madness. That shit's fucking great. I love that game. That's probably one of my favorite board games I've ever played for, like, horror. Excellent game. I mean, it's more it's Lovecraftian horror, but my god, the gameplay is so good. It's so much fun. Like, you play with 4 players, it's really fucking good. Look it up. It's rated pretty high on Board Game Geek. You want me to be a survivor? Oh, man. I'll be a survivor after this, alright? And then I'm gonna be like... I'm just gonna play bad, just because I'm like... I'll play survivor after this. That's all you get. You get 2 matches. That's all you're getting. No more. But I gotta get to sleep. That's why. I gotta get up in 6 hours. I was supposed to be in bed an hour ago. But I got busy talking to everybody, and everybody's like watching me play this. I'm like, oh my god, I want to watch this. Oh my god, I want to watch this. And I love how I played it though. I mean, it's just not fun to me. Like survivor mode, like playing the survivor mode, I'd rather play the 1-player mode. Like, I'd rather play that. It's like, it's whatever. The only thing, like I said, it's Mr. X that comes out. That's pretty much, you gotta... Mr. X comes out and you're just like, run away. You can't really do much. Really no point fighting Mr. X unless you have an OP weapon, just to stall him. Are you trying to learn gameplay so you can win? Are you trying to learn how to be a tournament player for this game? That's why people come in and it's like, oh man, I want to see tournament strategy because it's going to be at EVO. I hope not. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to see professional matches of this. Because someone's going to figure out some really exploitational bullshit and it's going to be like, yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Like, conceptually, it sounds cool. Like, you think, oh man, this would be kind of cool. You know, you're playing, like, you know, God, basically.
I have many fun adventures lined up for you. We have
let's
destruction, disease, all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
It was a very specific distance. really wish I could. Like, it sucks that you.
Let's have a closer look.
It sucks that you have to.
Go find the place to use
I
them.
wish you can like
There is more fun
change
ahead.
cameras to power up, but you can't. Once you use the power up, you have to commit to it.
What would open this strange lock? How much do you believe that I would put that key in there with you? That's right. Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me. Oui? This has gone on long enough.
I really don't see the purpose of the. Of course, because he knew it was there. Yeah, and then they put an item that makes you have to spend more, so I end up just sitting on my money.
Oui, that could be a key.
Really should make the.
Still alive? Mostly? Oui.
No. Dude, I can't even kill one survivor without. Because everybody just groups up, so there's really no point to do anything to try to kill them. There's really no point. Like, you can't kill them if they group up. It's like, without Mr. S, it's impossible.
Cards to turn for you yet?
Like, you'd have to have a ton of zombies in order to do that. Even then, it's like, eh. That'd be funny if they can. Ooh, air zombies. Air zombies.
I call this one the Poisoninator. Hey, the name could use some work. unbefittingly brutal weapon for a brutal game.
Get near me and I'll kill you.
I never understand how that charge. Sometimes it'll go all the way. And
You know we set this up to tease you, do you not? We never really expected you to get... You killed Yorick! Weird name for a security guard. This one I call the dripster, because bits are dripping off them. So many of you left. More food for the undead in this area. We kept them hungry for you, in case you got this far.
yeah, they didn't race quite, I guess. Probably
A single
bored.
bullet like this will wear. Feel strong today. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
So slow. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if the guy rage quit just because of how boring the game is.
Hey, oh. This day is more interesting than I expected. Meet the biter. It likes biting, you see. Here's Trenchy. The time has come to give in. Is this the best you can do? Wah wah. Dr. Westio's virus clearly did nothing for you if this is how slow you are. That could not have gone better. I rule. Civilization calls for your death, and you resist. Why? What do you have to live for?
Hey. You get to see what it looks like from their side. But yeah, I'll play the Survivor. Just don't really want to. Let's get this over with. Last one for me. I'm not. No more after this. Please don't make me play this anymore. Yeah, I was pushing them. I was overwhelming the one side with them, and I noticed they all came as a group, so I put Mr. X behind so I can pressure them from the back. Kind of like pin them in. So they're like, oh, we're gonna take out, and then all of a sudden Mr. X, blah 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 blah, right from the back, just to push them into the mobs, and I noticed it was working. I don't like this game. I really don't. I'm being honest, Jay. It doesn't feel satisfying to be good at or play. It just doesn't feel good. It just feels clunky. It could be done better. I've played better games. If they would actually, put some, better resources into it and actually tried to work on it instead of just throwing it together, I think it could have been maybe something decent. But in the way it is now, it's like, I mean, it really is. This the star attraction? Fuck no, it's not. Fucking controller. Sorry. So it's cooldown on the. She can disable fucking twice. It does. It really does. I'm just being honest. That's why I don't have any interest in playing it, really. Look, it's just like, you play it once and it's, you know, it's forgettable. It's not something you're gonna just go, oh man, I can't wait for the next update. Nah. I don't think anybody is gonna be excited about this mode. Everybody's gonna go straight to the one-player mode, beat the one-player mode, and that's gonna be it.
I have many fun adventures lined
Yeah,
up
let's
for
just
you.
get this over with. I really don't even want to play this mode.
Destruction, disease, all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
Boring. Who do I have to kill to get out of here?
Whatever. Yeah, as long as you're paying attention, there's really no element of surprise.
Check this
That's
out.
If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you? What would open this strange lock? How much do you believe that I would put that key in there with you? Perhaps I did not, and you are trapped forever. Oui, that could be a key.
Look, the exit is open.
I confess, I did not expect to be so successful so soon.
Oh yeah, if this was gonna be all that was coming out, oh man, I would have fucking hard
Fate
passed
has
on it
no
real
cards
quick.
to turn for you yet? Wait.
And that would have been it for me. I would have been like, oh hell no. Like, are you kidding me? But like, fuck that shit, man.
EMP ready.
want me to do? No matter. The stain of your blood will be joined by many more. It is your turn to hide, right? Or you could kill him and take his security card.
That'll do.
Your choice. The pen of fate awaits writing the final line for you. Wah, wah.
Just gotta wait for the streaks to blow.
Comes a daredevil.
If he died so easily, you should take his key card.
If it's here. Hack it.
First aid kit for you.
Disable. I guess I didn't disable it. You just stand underneath. Wow, terrible.
Didn't think I'd actually get through that.
Oh, it actually regains life.
What are you waiting for? Come over here.
I may have randomly booby-trapped one of the card readers. I may not. Well done, Daniel. Why, thank you, Daniel. It was most excellently played.
Coming through.
What? It's lagging.
My ass is getting numb watching you from this chair. I hope you appreciate my suffering. The hat and trench coat. You would be killed in style, yes? So many of you left. More food for the undead in this area. We get
Yeah.
hungry for you, in case you got this far.
It does get annoying.
That was close.
go after him.
The time has come to give in. There will be no rest here for your corpse once you are gone. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. You stepped into my game and it swallowed you. It will not spit you out. I understand. If I were infected with the virus and could kill the world,
over there.
then I
Can't
would
see
be
them now.
conflicted about escaping too. But do you have to be so slow about it?
So confused where I'm supposed to go. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I don't think we get a map.
Snails move faster than you, including the ones served in garlic. All the pieces I have put in place led you
How
here.
do you get over there?
You have no hope. Do not
No
find
idea how
it.
to get over there.
Go
Oh,
into
well,
the
hold on. I don't
darkness.
fucking care. I really don't.
We get to keep you
I really
here
don't
for more
give a shit.
experiments. The decline of civilization continues.
Okay, don't ever make me play this again, please.
If not today, then soon.
Alright, that enough 5GX? Don't ever make me play this again. It's just not fun with the survivors. It's boring. Because it's like, it just feels so meh. Yeah, so the mastermind's a lot more interesting. So, I just don't enjoy it. It's so fun to me. The survivors are boring, so... but, you know, the mastermind, at least you can stir things up a little bit. Yeah, it's whatever. Again, it's one of those things. Uninstall. Goodbye. Well, you can't hear me? Should be able to hear me, dude. Can you hear me or no? You should be able to hear me, dude. Can you not hear me? 5J or whatever? Or am I not coming in? Sorry. Okay. It's already 6:12. I'm gonna get off in a few minutes, so it's time for bed soon. Like I said, I gotta get up at noon. I gotta meet up with my family. I gotta go pay the rent, and then I gotta go to the bank, and then I gotta go to my mom's house real quick, and then I gotta go to work. Well, work from home at least. He's like, yes, sir. Yeah, but I probably won't be on tomorrow because like I said, I'll be probably with my mom probably till like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then gotta head home, go to work, and then I'll probably maybe be on after work, maybe. I don't know. Depends how I feel. Yeah, next game we're gonna play is obviously Resident Evil 3 when it comes out on Friday. I have a feeling that's gonna be a really short day. Unfortunately, the fact that it's only 5 hours long is so short. That is so short. Like seriously, 5 hours for the campaign? That's it? That sounds so disappointing. That's a freaking sitting, dude. That's one sitting. Like my God. And I'm gonna play it on nightmare difficulty though. I'm not gonna play it on normal. So because I will say on normal, dude, fucking ammo is so generous. Like it's a little too generous. Like when I did the demo, I killed every fucking zombie almost. Like I would go to every section, kill every single zombie, and I think at the end of the demo I had like over 100 bullets. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Every fucking single zombie, and I still have 100 bullets to my name? Like the hell kind of shit is that? It's like, wow, like that's way too much ammo. That's not. I don't even feel remotely scared because of how much ammo I have. What's up, Jerry? How's it going? We're just ending the stream right now. We're just talking about Resident Evil multiplayer. It's fucking garbage. Gets boring quick. It's one of those things you play with your friends for a day and then you'll never play it again. So, if you want to save yourself the headache, don't play it. But if you want to play it, just know what you're getting into. It's not that great. Yeah, it's April Fool's today. It's actually my birthday, too. My birthday's today. I'm gonna be 40. I'm 40 years old. I usually don't tell people my birthday, though. Yeah, I'm 40, man. I'm 40 years old, dude. I'm old, man. I am old, and I am super old. Yeah. Big old 4-0, man. Already at the halfway point, Yeah. Well, for my birthday, my resolution is to lose weight. I've been really focusing on that right now. Like, I really need to lose about 100 pounds, and I'm trying to get in better shape. Just so I have more energy, because I hate being tired. Like, you play, and then you just want to go to sleep a lot of the time. I hate feeling like that way. I really hate having no energy. So I'm trying to, like, eat better, drink more water, just be healthier, and then get more exercise. So I'm trying to be more productive, because if that's anything I want is just to lose weight. That would be my birthday present, just to lose weight. I want that more than anything. I would love to say I did it and just be able to keep it off and not get back to my old habits, because I found out, luckily I went to the doctor. Well, I called my doctor, and because I thought I had gallbladder stones, because I was getting chest pain, like something like a kind of a stinging pain. Like, it wasn't like anything major, but it's just concerning. And I was getting nausea and like other little symptoms, and I noticed just little weird things, and they did like blood work, urine, stool, and they did an ultrasound on me to see if I had anything wrong with me. because they said, okay, we want to check your blood, make sure you're not. I'm not diabetic, thank God. I got, I have good blood sugar. I'm normal. My urine was fine. Stool, just no blood. And then my ultrasound came up negative, so I didn't find any. They found no gallstones, no kidney stones, nothing wrong with my appendix. But they did say that I do have a fatty liver, so it's not just mildly fatty. So it's one of those things of they think that's the reason why I'm getting the pain, because I have a fatty liver. So it's something I can cure with lifestyle change, eating better, just taking better care of myself, drinking more water. So that's something I need to correct. Luckily, I don't have to have surgery, thank God. Because I was worried about having to get surgery and having, take out something. But they just said, nah, you just need to change your diet and change your eating habits and start getting more physical. Work, he goes, once you do that, probably all your problems will go away. Obviously, keep me healthy. Because, when you get older, it's harder to lose weight. It gets really hard. It's hard, dude. Like, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes me 2 years to lose all this weight. I can do it. Even if it's slow, I'm fine with slow. If it's a slow process where I gotta take 2 years to do it, to lose all that weight, I will. As long as it's healthy and natural. I mean, I could go hardcore and hit the gym and, do all that, do an hour a day every single day and, pump an iron and shit. I mean, I'm sure I'll lose weight real quick. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I mean, it'd be healthy for me, and I would probably have a hell of a lot more energy. I'd sleep better. I would just, again, everything would just be better. But, yeah, I just need to take better care of myself, because, again, I'm getting older. It's getting harder. And, again, as I'm getting older, I just don't have the pep in my step anymore. My reaction times are slow, it sucks. I hate getting old, because it's just, you feel slow. You really do. Like there are gyms. No, not now. I mean, I'm working out from home. I'm like doing push-ups, sit-ups, calisthenics, stuff like that. Like jumping jacks. A little bit of that kind of stuff. Doing some of my old martial arts, kicking and punching, stuff like that, just to get the blood flowing. Because I do feel it. Like, you do that for a month straight, man, holy shit, you feel so different. Like, you just have more energy. You have more energy. Again, you sleep better. It's all positives. There's no negatives to it. And I just need to keep doing that for my sake, The Conan. Guilty Gear music gets me wanting to work out, actually. Like, right before I go to bed right now, I'm going to do some push-ups and sit-ups. I only do like 5 minutes worth, work it up to 10, and then probably get up to 15. But I just do that, a little bit at a time. Just take it, and then, again, cut back my intake. I eat a lot less now. I used to eat, man. I used to eat, I'm no kidding, I would eat like 5,000 calories a day, which is way too much. That's like double, triple your intake. Like 2.5 times your intake. And I would eat that normally. And that's not good for you. Like, it's really not. So, I'm cutting down to, again, 2,000 calories a day, roughly. So, I'm cutting my normal intake about half. It's hard, though, because I do get hunger cravings. Like, I haven't eaten since 8 o'clock. I haven't eaten in the last 10 hours. So, I'm trying to get used to it, where my body doesn't need it. I'm really not hungry. I just need to drink more fluids. I need to drink a lot more water. Like, I've been drinking, like, I try to bring a gallon of water in my room all the time. and just down that all the time. Just keep drinking water. Yeah, I do too. I usually eat one meal for breakfast. Eat some cereal, probably a couple slices of toast. You know, some milk, orange juice. That's breakfast, and then I don't eat till evening, like I usually eat breakfast around noon because I get up late, and then I eat dinner around 5-6 o'clock. That's maybe like 1,000 calories, and then maybe have a snack later in the evening, and then I just drink water, and that's about it. That's all I do. Yeah, just drinking a lot of water. The water, I think, is really important because I think when you're hungry, sometimes it's not really because you're hungry; it's because your body needs water. Yeah, water. I drink. I'm trying to drink at least half a gallon of water a day. Just down it, I've already drinking probably over that tonight. I've been drinking a lot of water. Drinking like, I think 5 16-ounce cups, which is over. I've been going to the bathroom like every 4 hours, just draining. It cleans out your system. Just to also stimulates your metabolism. My metabolism is really slow because I eat poor. So, it takes me a while to digest. Again, it's just a change. I mean, after about a month, you really start to see the effects, and then, you just keep going at it a little bit at a time. It just has to become a permanent lifestyle change where you just do that all the time. And I just got to stay away from junk food. No candy. I don't drink I don't drink regular soda. I try to minimize my eating out as much as possible. Try to eat at home mostly. Fast food is killer. It's like you gotta stay away from that shit. Like there's so much salt and preservatives and just, it's bad for you. I mean, you can eat stuff that's, healthier. Like, for example, like you can, there's like, obviously grilled, like baked food is alright. Don't eat too much starch. No oils and trans fats and shit. It is, but I mean, regular soda is, but the problem with regular soda is you can get diabetes from it. My uncle was proven fact of that. He got, he used to drink, I'm not kidding, he would down a 2 liter of Pepsi every day. A whole 2 liter by himself every fucking day. He did that for like 20 years. And when he hit like his 30s, he was diabetic. Like really bad. He's already had to have his toes amputated. He's already had to have fingers amputated. Like he's I'm like, oh God, no. I can't do that. That's gonna kill me. So every day. I used to see his fridge, and I would look in there, and it would just be 2 liter bottles of Pepsi filled to the top in the fridge. And I was like, oh my fucking God, that's disgusting. Like, that's just a health hazard waiting to happen, and sure enough, he regrets it, because now he can't undo it. He takes insulin the rest of his life. I don't want to be on insulin. My dad's on diabetic too, and he takes insulin. My mom is fortunately not diabetic. I'm not diabetic. But a lot of my family on both sides are heavily diabetic because they're overweight, they're obese. But, yeah, I don't wish that on anybody. But, I mean, my dad drinks diet soda and he's fine. He drinks a lot of diet soda and he's fine. But you should drink regular water over diet soda. But there's times I crave something sweet. So, and trust me, water is not going to cut it. So I go for a diet soda. Just to have something sweet in my mouth. It's better than, I'm not saying you gotta down a 2 liter bottle. I mean, you have a cup of diet soda is not gonna hurt you. It's the extreme, like, oh, you can get cancer from diet soda. Yeah, if you drink a 2 liter bottle a day, I'm sure you will get cancer. And he did it for like 20 years. I'm sure you would. But if you just have one cup, it's not gonna kill you. I drink like the Crystal Light. I pour like Crystal Light, and there's a Hawaiian Punch 0-calorie like sweetener that you do. It has no calories, so you put in there, and I like that stuff. It tastes real good. But yeah, it's it's a lot better than drinking diet soda. A lot better. I don't think any doctor would ever tell you like drinking Crystal Light's bad for you. Like Crystal Light's fine. It's just an artificial sweetener. I need flavor. I can't drink water straight up. It's just nasty. Unless I'm thirsty. Like if I'm working up a sweat, oh yeah, water's great. But if I'm just drinking water just to drink it, it's like the most boring thing to eat. I mean to drink. Well, it's pretty much like don't too much of anything is bad for you. I mean, I know I play too much video games. I sit down too much. That's why I need to sacrifice some of my, sitting down to, being physical. So I probably won't see me stream as much because I need to sacrifice some of my stream time to work out. I need to. Like if I was in quarantine, I would go back to my walks, like my 30-minute walks like I used to do. And my doctor said, yeah, just walk, man. Just walk every day. Just walk 30 minutes a day. That's all you got to do. You do that every single freaking day, he says, and keep to your diet, you'll lose a lot of weight fast, especially for a guy my size. Because walking, she says, is the best thing for you. You need to walk. You got to move. You got to get your blood flow. And if you work it up and start jogging, do some light power walking, you don't have to do anything crazy. Work up a sweat. I can't do that right now because of, what's going on. So I have to do exercise in my room as an alternative. But that's fine. I'll get back to my walking regimen when things get back. I just got to keep on it. Just do it every single day. I mean, like I said, I get up in the morning, I eat breakfast, go do my walk, and then after I'm done, play my games. I don't mind sacrificing an hour of my day. Yeah, I'll stream an hour less a day, but that's fine. It's worth it. So, but yeah, dude, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and host Niam. He's playing Stellaris, so you guys can hang out with him. So good seeing all of you. Thank you for watching. Everybody's followed. Appreciate it. Like I said, we'll be on probably. I'll probably be on, like I said, Friday. Friday's gonna be Resident Evil 3. So if you guys want to come by, if I stream tomorrow on Thursday, maybe we'll see. I don't know. If I play something, I don't know what I'm gonna play, but we'll see. But for sure, Resident Evil will be on Friday and possibly Saturday. It's gonna be an all day thing, so just gonna lock myself in the room and play Resident Evil all night. So, but thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. So, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.